Hey Halifax, Brenda K here with the Halifax Home Selling Group, and this is the sweet Miss Frankie who's here with me every day, stretching and usually sleeping. Seller's horror story. Well, I got one to share with you. So in this market, it very rarely happens, but it does happen. So sellers are all excited, they put an offer on a house and say it's supposed to close in 3 months. So the seller, he's now made all his plans, whatever they may be. I can't say the specifics of this one, but they had all their plans made. So about 3 weeks before closing, we get a notice that the buyers, they're not gonna buy. What do you mean? What do you mean they're not gonna buy? We're supposed to close in 3 weeks. No, the wife lost her job, so they decided we're just going to walk away from this deal. As a realtor, it's not an easy phone call to take in, but it's a horrible phone call conversation, in person, whatever, that you have to have with your seller. So now what are a seller's options? Well, we know when we're writing out offers, we all say, that deposit money is there for a reason. If you walk away once it's an unconditional purchase and sale agreement, you forfeit the deposit. Was that what really happens automatically? No, it doesn't. It doesn't. In a lot of cases, the buyer will sign that the deposit can go to the seller. And a lot of times, the buyer won't sign it. It doesn't matter what it says in that contract. You can't just say, oh, can I have that money back? Yeah, my seller wants to keep it. No, the seller has to go to small claims court and actually ask for the deposit and have a valid reason why he wants it. You've got the buyer there that also has valid reasons of why he had to break the contract, and he wants to keep his money. And he's not guaranteed the judge is going to side with the seller. So what's the most important thing to do when this happens? Immediately get that house ready and get it back on the market. It's got to go active. There are documents that have to be signed, and I'm not going to go into the whole hullabaloo of what needs to be done, but that really is the most important thing. So that's what we focused on first. Let's get this ready, and then let's get it back on the market. So what are the options for a seller? And I'm going to say this probably 3 times. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm not giving legal advice. That's clear. So you can't sue somebody and make them buy a house. It just doesn't work that way. You can't force that person to close this deal. And in Nova Scotia, you can sue for damages if there are any. So, for instance, if the house was $600,000 and the second time you sold it, you could only get $550 for it, what are the damages? $50,000. Now, to sit and say, yep, that's it. We all know people that sue everyone. God, look at Donald Trump. He sues everybody. Suing a person costs a lot of money. Suing a person, you need a litigator. So maybe you've lost $50,000 and it's going to cost you $40,000 to try and get that money back. And you may not get that money. So what other option is there out there? So there is small claims court in Nova Scotia, and that's up to $25,000. And again, I'm not giving legal advice. If this happens to you, go see your lawyer, talk to your lawyer. I'm just talking about some of the options here today. You could say, well, maybe I lost 50. I can go to small claims court myself. I can go virtually. Can I at least get $25,000 of it back? That is one option. The biggest thing is for me as an agent, and what I did was, okay, let's get the paperwork cleared up. Let's get that done, get back into the house, get it ready again to go to market, and get it back on the market. That is the most important thing for you and your agent to focus on. Everything else that we went through, right to the lawyer's office. And the lawyers looked after it. I can't do it. The seller's not going to. You need the lawyer. You need a broker. They are the experts. They are the ones that work things out like that. But that is an actual seller's horror story. And let me tell you, it's not easy. But stay calm, get it ready, get it back out on the market. Because Unfortunately, it does happen from time to time. I'm Brenda K. If you enjoy my videos, and if you find value in them, and if you enjoy seeing Miss Frankie every week, please hit subscribe and you'll get one in your inbox every week. And check out the video in the corner. I know you're going to love it. Cheers.